Hey friends, today I'm coming on to share with you what I will be sending my partner Lisa for the Kit and Caboodle swap. This swap was hosted by Brittany on her Facebook group BBZ Crafty Peeps. She is BBZ Crafts here on YouTube. And we will discuss a theme with our partner that we wanted to be used. It could be like things that we were currently crafting, or if you liked a certain type of theme, like you decorated your craft room in, or whatever, you got to choose the theme. And my partner chose bees or ladybugs, or bees and ladybugs. And so we had to decorate a caboodle at our partner's choosing. So, number one, we had to do that. And you could use these caboodles here from the Dollar Tree, like this, or they had the bigger ones that had the handle. Or if you couldn't find those, you could go to some place like Five and Below, Walmart, Amazon, wherever to get that. And then if you couldn't find a caboodle, then you could do like a open topped pencil case. But I had stocked up on a couple of these in my stash, um, just because I thought they would be really good for sitting out stuff in swap. So I was lucky to have one of these in my stash. So I decorated the top of this with some bumblebee embellishments, some flowers here. I didn't really have a lot of specific bumblebee things, so I pulled from a couple of different collections. And I also utilized my Cricut a lot for things. So I kind of went with the color scheme of like this kind of tealy minty blue, yellows, blacks, and little pops of pink here and there. And then I made this a shaker, and I'm absolutely in love with how my shaker mix turned out. So I just used some of this white snowflake tool from the Dollar Tree for my shaker here. And then I added this on top with some score tape and my hot glue gun just for some extra protection. And then I decorated with a little embellishment here. I did some clusters of paper and trim. And then I used these Scrabble tiles because Brittany said we should try to use our partner's name somewhere on our project. And then these little bees here are from Hobby Lobby. And then I just created these 3 paper flowers, and these were just gifted to me in a swap. So I added that little pop of pink there. And then this opens up like so. And I'm not going to open it all the way because there is a mirror here. So I'm going to take these items out. So what we were to create for our partner was 2 sets of 2 embellishments, a sequins mix, a bead mix, try to fill a 3x5 bag, a charm mix with at least 10 charms, a trim sample card. Then you were to send 6 6x6 double-sided patterned papers, or 12 if they were single-sided, and then 4 solid colored cardstocks in 4 different colors. Then you were to include 2 each of 4x6, 3x4, 4x4, 2x2 cut aparts. And then for a bonus, anything that we're using to create the embellishments or items that we're using in the swap, to send a few extras to your partner. So like die cuts, stickers, chipboards, ephemera, anything like that. So for my first embellishments, I created these super cute bumblebee embellishments using this gold paper from Joann's, cut with a bow. So it kind of looks like they're wings, and I just think these are so cute. And then I used my white gel pen to outline them, and I just love how they turned out. And then in the middle of the bow, I just used this Hobby Lobby trim to wrap around the center, and I think those turned out so cute. And then for my other two embellishments, I made some straw embellishments. So I just used some straws I already had in my stash. This little like honeycomb I cut for my Cricut. Then I've got some gold ribbon in the back here. Again, those Hobby Lobby bees. I did a little paper ruffle with this paper here that looked kind of like honeycombs. And then I just put happiness is handmade. So this one is pretty simple. And then I used some yellow straws for this one, repeated with that gold trim, that honeycomb cut out, and one of these embellishments with the bee. And the bee's wings are made with this vellum that has like swirls in it, gold swirls. And then I added a couple bees there. So those were her embellishments. And then I had an extra bow that I had made that I also added in here, just with some yellow cardstock. This little hexagon shape is what came out of here, and I just added that onto my bow and one of those little bees. And then I have her bag full of beads. So I mostly sticked with the yellow, the blacks, did a couple clears, did a gray, and then added in some pinks. And then her charms, I have more than 10, but I've got some keys, I've got these cute bees, some stars, some butterflies. This one says buzz on over. I've got bows, dragonfly, a little sunflower, a leaf. So I didn't have very many like bee charms. So this is just what I had in my stash to send her. And then for the sequins mix, I added it in this pink bag, and I absolutely love this mix. It might be one of my favorite mixes I've made. I used these bumblebee sprinklets here. Then I added in some yellow and white flowers. I added in some diamond dots, seed beads, clay beads. There is even a couple of like little sprinkles in here. So thought this turned out super cute. And then I'm sitting along this cute little wooden spoon with the mix. And then I also created an extra embellishment of these cute little flat bows. And I found this bee paper with that blue color. And I added some gold eyelash trim behind it. And these little daisy stickers I've had in my stash for a while. So that is what is going inside of this little caboodle. I couldn't fit everything inside here because I did choose to go with this smaller one, which makes it a little more challenging to be able to fit things inside of it. Alright, so we have that. And then everything else I have in one of these bags here. So here is her ribbon and trim sample card. I just cut out a tag shape. I layered it a couple of times. I've got some fun lace here. I've also gifted her that lace. Some of this fun gold Hobby Lobby trim. And then I found this bumblebee ribbon in my stash. I thought that was perfect. And then some of this pink leaf trim from Hobby Lobby. Then I also am gifting her some flowers. This is one of the lip gloss containers from the Dollar Tree. I just added a puffy heart at the top. And then I filled it up with some of my handmade flowers here for her to be able to use. I've got her a little goodie bag here. I used those negatives of the honeycombs here. And then I added one of my bows for my bag topper using this fun honeycomb paper. And then here I've got 2 more of those bees cut out with some bows. I've got a couple of those honeycomb pieces, and I've got some of the Hobby Lobby bee stickers for her to be able to use on other projects. And then I have my cardstock, and I did 12 6x6 papers because these were single-sided. And then I have my little cluster of cut aparts. Now I do have some extras. I've got some tags. I've got some couple extras of different sizes as well. So that is what I'm going to be sending to my swap partner, Lisa. This was such a fun swap, and this was definitely a challenging swap for me because I don't really craft with like bee stuff, but I had so much fun creating for Lisa and really challenging myself to use items from my stash to make this work so I could come up with embellishments and sequence mixes and things for my partner. I did not buy anything. All of the stuff I already had in my stash, which makes me so super excited to know that I was able to use up items I already had and I spent 0 money, and that is absolutely awesome. So thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by. If Lisa has a YouTube channel, I will link it down below, and I will link Brittany's channel down below for you guys as well. So I'm super excited to receive Lisa's swap, and stay tuned because I will be doing a video share of that when I receive it. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bye.